We trust Hillary Clinton as president and commander-in-chief, but the thought of Donald Trump as commander-in-chief scares us to death.
The vice presidential debate between Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia and Indiana Governor Mike Pence started out politely enough.
Senator, you and Hillary Clinton would know a lot about an insult-driven campaign.
But turned testy, with Senator Kaine interrupting early and often.
Senator,
all right,
he's going to release his tax returns when the audit
Social Security.
is over.
Richard Nixon released tax returns when he was under audit.
They're going to raise your taxes.
If you can't meet the Nixon
They argued over Donald Trump's 1995 tax returns, which showed a nearly $1 billion loss in that year alone.
Donald Trump is a businessman, not a career politician.
And whether or not Mr. Trump should be required to release the rest of
But
them.
why won't he release his tax return?
Well, we're answering the question about the business thing.
They also clashed over Hillary Clinton's email server.
If your son or my son handled classified information the way Hillary Clinton did, they'd be court-martialed.
That is absolutely false, and you know that.
Absolutely
and you know
true.
that, Governor.
On race issues, Mr. Pence accused the Democratic ticket of taking actions to badmouth police officers.
The bad-mouthing that comes from people that seize upon tragedy in the wake of police action shootings as a reason to use a broad brush to accuse law enforcement of implicit bias or institutional racism. And that really has got to stop.
While Senator Kaine said that a negative tone on those issues comes from the person at the top, and he offered a litany of Mr. Trump's insults of various groups.
Donald Trump during this campaign has called Mexicans rapists and criminals. He's called women slobs, pigs, dogs, disgusting. If you want to have a society where people are respected and respect laws, you can't have somebody at the top who demeans every group that he talks about.
I mean, to be honest with you, if Donald Trump had said all the things that you said he said in the way you said he said them, he still wouldn't have a fraction of the insults that Hillary Clinton leveled when she said that half of our supporters were a basket of deplorables.
On foreign policy, Senator Kaine called Mr. Trump dangerous.
He doesn't have a plan, but he does have dangerous ideas.
While Mr. Pence said that Mrs. Clinton had led a weak and feckless foreign policy that made America less safe.
We've weakened America's place in the world. It's been a combination of factors, but mostly it's been a lack of leadership.
They clashed on a variety of other topics, including refugees, immigration, and terrorism, and they spent a lot of time arguing about Russia and who would stand up better to Vladimir Putin.
You got to be tough on Russia. So let's start with not praising Vladimir Putin as a great leader. Donald Trump and Mike Pence have said he's a great leader.
When Donald Trump and I observe that, as I've said, in Syria, in Iran, in Ukraine, that the small and bullying leader of Russia has been stronger on the world stage than this administration, that's stating painful facts. That's not an endorsement of Vladimir Putin. That's an indictment of the weak and feckless leadership of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama.
At the end of the debate, the two men, both of whom are religious personally, ended with a disagreement over abortion, a fitting end to a tense debate.
But the very idea that a child that is almost born into the world could still have their life taken from them is just anathema to me. And I can't conscience about a party that supports that.
I think you should live your moral values. But the last thing, the very last thing that government should do is have laws that would punish women who make reproductive choices.